Okay, guys, another awesome story. A Collin County couple's dream to bring West African spices to North Texas has come true, and now they're getting national attention. The POKS Spice Company just received a grant specifically for Black-owned businesses. Bina and Eugene Foley join us now to fill us in on their spicy success story. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Morning.
Good morning. We're doing great. How are you?
So good. So excited to hear about your story. I'm going to have you each take a tiny step towards each other so we can see you both.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, I want to see both those smiling faces. All right, let's get right to it because your company's story is so fantastic and so are your individual stories. I know you're from Ghana. You're a biochemist and a food scientist, but it was also your father's farm that inspired you to combine that science with this cuisine. Can you, is that correct? Tell me more about that.
Yes. So my father has been a farmer in Ghana for 40 years now. And so during the vacation time, my brother and I will spend time on his farm. He also taught me how to cook. My grandma is a foodie. My auntie's a foodie. So I always grew around food. But I was doing well in the sciences. And I knew I wanted to have a career in food, not in farming. So I always tried to find ways to incorporate my science project to be food-based. And that led me to pursue my master's degree in food science eventually.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at this photo of family here. That's a pretty fantastic photo. Is that hung somewhere in your home?
Not yet.
It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's such a moment. All right, so give us a little education here. What are the basic seasonings and ingredients that give West African cooking its specific and distinct taste?
So just as the Cajuns have the holy trinity of bell pepper, celery, and onions, West Africans have the holy trinity of hot peppers, ginger, and onion. Every home is going to have different ratios. Some like more heat, some have less heat. But you combine that trio with different spices and herbs for different cooking applications. So for instance, if you wanted to make chicken, you combine that trio with basil. If you were cooking lamb, you combine that trio with rosemary. So that's the basis for most savory West African cooking dishes.
It sounds delicious. And Eugene, you know, you guys obviously have this gift, something that people want, but you want to turn this into a business. How long did it take you to take that idea and launch the company that you have now?
So in all, it took about 7 months. So in December 2015, that's when we formulated the product. And we sent out samples to, some members of the West African community and sent out surveys as well. And so we collected, a lot of feedback on the taste, the overall concept and the feel. And in July 2016 is when we formally launched POKS Spices.
But that data collection, that's so smart because you're going straight to the experts. All right, I want to hear from you guys. I want to see you guys in action. Can you show us how to make a traditional dish with plantains? Tell me what it's called, and then also explain for some of our viewers the difference between bananas and plantains.
Okay.
So today we're going to make you kelewele, which is a Ghanaian street snack. It's spicy, sweet, deep-fried plantain. And so with the difference, you have your banana to your left, which is your right on view, and then you have the plantains. The plantains typically come green, which is unripened, and this is the ripened version. You want to use the ripened version for your kelewele. And so we have already peeled and diced some of the plantain, and that's what it's going to look like peeled. We are going to add a teaspoon of our mild spicy seasoning.
This one?
We're going to add a tablespoon of water to help bind everything together. You will fold that in there. Once all the plantain is fully coated into with the spices, you will deep fry that. And once you deep fry that, you want a golden brown deep fried hue. And so you would have sweet caramelized plantain with the spice outside, so it's sweet and spicy.
I think your husband just stole one right there.
Yes,
I don't blame him. My producer just got in my ear and said my mouth is watering. Mine as well. I'm going to try to read these questions though. There's also big congrats that are in order for the two of you. You were just awarded a $10,000 grant from Merchant Maverick. Tell me about this grant, what it means to a startup business, and how do you plan to use the money?
And it was phenomenal. I remember the day they told me about the win. I literally cried because we've been applying for grants for 5 years without any success. We've been bootstrapping the business up to now. And so it was phenomenal that they recognized the potential that the business had and what we could use it for. We've been having some operational inefficiencies with our current 2-ounce pouch. So the first thing we're doing is we are redeveloping our pouches. And so we're currently redesigning the pouch and working with the supplier to get us new pouches, which will be better for our co-packers. We've also been bootstrapping. Because of bootstrapping, we had to make trade-offs with marketing. So we haven't been putting a lot of dollars towards marketing. So we will be putting some of those funds towards marketing. And then finally, we want to be able to show the American home cook that they can use our seasonings in their everyday cooking. So we will be working with professionals to develop recipes. We want you to be able to use the spices in your Alfredo sauce, to be able to use it in all your different applications.
That's so smart. That's so smart. And I can't wait to try your products. Okay, congrats, you guys. This is so huge. And we're so excited to watch your business grow.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Jane, now that we're inspired to add West African cooking to our repertoire, we've got even more fun stuff to add to people's lives, right?
Those look so good. I'm with Jen. I'm hungry now, for sure. Okay.